What's up, model building friends? Hey, it's VG. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while, as the young folks say. It's been a minute, but we've had a lot going on. Yes, we are now working at Andy's Hobby headquarters, the new store, the big giant warehouse. And we do, a few days a week there, Saturdays, stuff like that. So they're still doing a lot to get the store up and running. We had a soft opening last Saturday, and as of recording. And it went really well. The place was packed. It was fun. I got to talk to so many folks that I know and made some new friends, stuff like that. And it was a lot of fun. So have high hopes that that new location is just going to take off and hit the ionosphere with all rockets burning, because it is an awesome store. And I'll tell you what, I love being part of that team. So it's really an honor to do that. So with all that said, doing a lot of warehouse work, stuff like that. I'm not used to doing that stuff. So I get home, have dinner, and I am out. So I'm a tired person these days. So haven't had a lot of bench time, but we get the chance to tinker here and there. So perhaps you guys know what that life is like. So we're working on our Toyota Corolla rally car. This is for the Rally Cool rally car build. And as some of you already know, this is a Revell Germany kit, but it's not really a Revell Germany kit. It's actually a Hasegawa kit. But I went on ScaleMates just to check out a couple things, and something's kind of hinky. Tamiya produced a kit also, but is it this exact same kit? Both, of course, they're both 1/24 scale. There are subtle differences in the Tamiya instructions. I downloaded the Tamiya instructions off of ScaleMates. Yeah, you can do that. So I downloaded those and printed them out. And I was going to go through and compare them with the instructions that I have from the Revell Germany / Hasegawa kit and see what's different. But right off the bat, it's looking like there's a lot of similarities. I mean, it's the same car. So how different could it be, right? So I'm wondering if any of you guys out there happen to know if this is one of those things that Tamiya produced under license from Hasegawa. But I'm going to show you the screen here. Hopefully we can turn this boy around. Okay, so I wasn't able to pause and do that, but here we go. Let's set this aside. I don't want to fall anything, but look here. So down here, it says, can we zoom in a bit? This is a little too far. There we go. So over here is the Hasegawa kits, right? You see it under Hasegawa, 1998, new tooling. And then it's got new parts. Over here, we see under the Tamiya line, new tool, right? But then as I pull back here, you'll see that that was the only time that that kit was produced by Tamiya. And I don't think has been repopped at all. Here's our edition. I'm sorry about the floating around here. Here's our edition here from Revell Germany. It says new decals. And I have a theory as to why it's got new decals there. But that top line, that's all different iterations of that kit under Hasegawa all the way across the top. They're up to 2020. And I think my slider will go a little bit farther still. Yeah, 2024. There's even a release in 2024. Different livery. But I'm kind of fascinated by this little puzzle. So Revell Germany's there. We'll go back, have to slide back to get back into the right side of the screen there. There we go. But yeah, I wonder if Tamiya did that under license from Hasegawa, since they only did the one time, according to this. Now this could be missing some information. And yeah, so if anybody has any more information about that out there, that would be very awesome to know, just as a curiosity. But let's hang on a second here. We'll reset. There we go. So the reason why I bring all this up is because of this. This kit, the Revell Germany version, we have a couple of openings here and there, and then we've got some spots inside the window, the mirrors, to have a reflective surface and stuff. And this is all white glue mocked up, just to see how it fits, because I haven't built a car like this before. I wanted to see how it goes together. And yes, I forgot to put the window glass in. Typical. But the instructions, I guess with the Tamiya kit, there would have been some sort of piece of mesh screen to go in this little spot here behind the grill, both upper and lower. Tamiya does that a lot. This kit doesn't have anything like that. This Revell Germany kit actually has these silly little decals that they want you to cut out and fold up like paper dolls to put into the vent screens. And I'm like, no, that's just not gonna. Oh yeah, and hood latches, and then also tow hooks too, right? I'm like, I don't like the idea of that. That's just gonna look really trashy. So I went ahead and did a little bit of looking on the eBays, and I found this Scale Motorsports Toyota Corolla WRC 124 scale photo etch set. It's got all the beautiful looking screens in there, plus a bunch of other stuff. And look, a template for painting on the Denso logo onto the actual radiator. That's awesome. Some brake rotors, some really nice looking tie downs, and door handles. Interesting choice, but okay, I'm not going to complain. And of course, the instruction sheet for this comes with a list, a little almanac here of what you're looking at, just like a box of chocolates if you have one of those fancier ones. So I'm like, okay, I don't really have the reference for all this stuff. What's with the comb, type of thing. And I was just like, not quite sure. It says, oh, it's a rear brake rotor. Oh, that's a front brake rotor. That's easy enough figured out. But then part number 5 here says, floor panel on part B6. That's right, Scooby. We don't know what that means. So luckily enough, I was able to go on ScaleMates and get the Tamiya instructions so I know what I'm referencing, which then brought up that question of, hey, how many times has this kit been made and by whom? So there we go. So to make a long story even longer, just saying that we picked up we sprung for a piece of photo etch. These aren't in production anymore, so it was a little bit pricey. It was like 25 bucks plus shipping, but it came in good condition. It's all there, it looks like, and looks like we can actually use these, even though it says it's for the Tamiya kit. Looks like all this stuff may fit on the Revell Germany / Hasegawa kit. No problem, since it's all the same scale. So yeah, just curious about if anybody out there knows any more about this, or maybe you've seen something like this before happen in the past with some of your builds where you're like, hey, this looks like a this kind of kit, but it's actually this kind of kit, some sort of situation. I know testers would import kits under their name and licensing from Fujimi and Hasegawa and a couple other like Gunzi Sangyo or whatever. They'd produce kits from those guys under their own title. I guess that was a way to get around tariffs back then. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, let me know if you have anything to add to that. I'd appreciate that very, very much. Cool. Y'all take it easy. We have other videos we'd like to do. We just haven't had the time or the energy to get to it. So thank you all for sticking with us. We appreciate that immensely. And we'll see you again. Bye now.